Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and on today's episode, men are done being the backup plan for women in 2026. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's get right into it.
It took me like one time as a 19-year-old to understand that you don't never stay with no nigga. Ever. Go get a better one. Every time. One who got more stuffs. And it's gonna give you more stuffs. Because them ones who don't got no stuffs, they be mean and poor and broke and be trying to do you crazy. And you be trying to stay down. Fuck you and your mama.
Her advice to other women is to dump a man the second a better provided one walks by. Then the same woman acts confused, or women, excuse me, when men treat them like a transaction instead of a wife. She skipped loyalty completely and calls it being smart. Great idea.
Before I got married, and I just felt like the relationship wasn't going anywhere with my boyfriend, I would secure another relationship before I left that relationship. So I wouldn't end it. I would just start entertaining someone else. And then when I see that the other person I'm entertaining is a better ship, I would just jump ship. I don't understand how y'all will be in a relationship, be killing yourself and dying in that relationship to make it work when you ain't got the ring, number one. Number two, when you know that it's just not compatible, it's okay to not fix things. It's okay to move on. And I always believe I don't want to jump from the boat into the ocean looking for, another fish because there's so many fish in the sea. There's also a lot of seaweed in the sea. There's a lot of sand in the sea. There's a lot of debris in the sea. So I find another yacht. So I never go from boat to boat. I go from boat to speedboat to yacht to I always level up one of them. And leveling up not just like financially, but just how the person is in their career, in their life, with their family. I would go from someone who really came from an unstable family to someone who came from, a really strong family, or someone who had a mediocre job to someone who had a really good job, or just dip it out. That's how I would level up, basically. The point of this story is that if you're in a relationship today and you're in love today, and you feel like by the end of the day, doesn't feel like love anymore.
She lines up the next man before ending things with the current one and calls it efficient. That is ridiculous, guys. This is why dudes don't want to invest in women, by the way, because oftentimes these women will leave you before you even know they have actually left.
Dating in your 30s is absolutely wild. It feels that there are only two types of men. Either someone that has been married before, has multiple children, or the guy that is perpetually single, has a mattress on his floor, and contents of his fridge includes pickles and a Coors Light. Why is there no in between? On one hand, you have the guy that has been married before, has children. It triggers in your mind, okay, well, he's capable of being stable. He's able to be responsible for a family. Then on the other hand, there's the woman that he procreated with that's going to hate you. Not because you did anything wrong, just because you simply exist. Or there's the guy with the mattress on his floor. Why is your mattress on the floor? Says things like, I'm just seeing where life takes me. We're in our 30s. If you don't have any direction for life, I don't want to be part of your journey.
She is annoyed that dating now only offers men who already built a family or men who avoided it entirely. Nobody mentions that the steady, marriage-minded guys were right there years back when she was chasing something flashier throughout her 20s.
I have an honest question. When did men decide they wanted to be chased by a woman? Am I missing something? A man is supposed to do the chasing. It's never a woman's job. Don't fall for it. When a man tells you, I want you to chase me, run. The opposite.
Yeah, this is not how this works. You can't claim that chasing is a man's job and then cry and complain when you are single. What ends up happening, guys, is women love to say it's a man's job, but the only men that they are actually interested in are the men that they have to pursue to get any attention from at all. So, we'll see how that one pans out for you.
This is why I feel like dating as a single mom is harder than dating as a regular 24-year-old, okay? And this is why I'm going to tell you. Aside from the kids, I think that the hardest thing about dating as a single mom is that when you're dating someone, you're competing with other 24-year-olds who have not have children. They do not have stretch marks. They have perfect little tight little abs, and I'm over here with, my diastasis recti in my fucking abdomen, okay? On top of that, I've lost a lot of weight, but it's not super firm. It's jiggly, okay? Right? And then on top of that, after you're done breastfeeding, do you know what your titties look like? Have you seen titties after breastfeeding? Mine look like tube socks with a tennis ball. At 24 years old, dating, I'm competing with girls who have firm C cups. I have a saggy B. At best. At fucking best. Okay, guys? So, I'm competing with girls who are so fucking attractive. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Do you guys know why dating as a single mother is so difficult? The answer is really simple. It's difficult because you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. If you are a single mother, you should have made it work with the father of your children. Either choose the man better or keep the man around. One of the two.
Also, why is dating in your 30s like absolutely insane? And like, I feel like I'm trying to do it on extra hard mode because, you know, I live in a van. And that doesn't make things easy, but like everyone I know is either like so casual, not interested in anything whatsoever, or they're like, hey, I've actually been stalking you on the internet for 3 months, didn't bother to tell you that until, you know, the third time we've hung out. Also, do you want to get married? Is there an in-between? Like, is there someone who's like fun, chill, we have intention, but you're not like literally trying to marry me on day one? But like, we can see where this goes, but like, is it just me? Is it just me? Because I'm like fighting for my life out here, seriously.
She wants a man who is interested but not too interested. Like, guys, this is the kind of stuff that just makes me want to turn the internet off indefinitely. Like, obviously, we have a woman here who wants to be pursued, but it's funny because you're not allowed to pursue too much. Get the hell out of here. Like, these women are not happy no matter what you do for them, guys, really.
So the question is, when do you settle? When do you compromise? Or do you at all? As for me, I've been single a pretty long time. Never thought it would be this long. I have to admit, when I got divorced a long time ago, I was a little arrogant. I was in my mid-30s, and I knew it was a good catch. Good woman, educated, great career, amazing mom, and I was a great wife. Cook, clean, do all that. So I kind of was a little arrogant and thought, oh, it's no problem. I'm going to be married in 2 to 3 years. Well, it's been a long, long time.
This woman admits that she left her marriage certain that she was a great catch who would be remarried within a couple of years. This is hilarious, okay? It's kind of like, you know, these women don't actually understand where they sit in the dating market at all. Your husband was with you because he loved you and because he was loyal to you. Expecting that kind of loyalty from random men now that you are divorced is actually laughable.
As a single mom in your like late 30s, early 40s is fucking hard. There are 2 things that I've learned about men in this past year of being single. Well, 3 things really. And I'm specifically targeting men in their late 30s and 40s, especially like divorced men. This has just been like a super common theme. Not all men, but most. For one, there's a reason they're fucking single now, okay? Their wife left them for a fucking reason. And remember that. And don't be like, well, he could have left her. Like, look at the stats. Women initiate like 60% of divorces or something like that. Like, it's like some insane number. And men only initiate it like 38% of the time. Number 2, many of these men are going after like college-aged girls. And it's the biggest red flag. It gives me the biggest ick. And I'm going to explain why. First of all, they were like 20 when these girls were being born. I wouldn't date, like I, as a 37-year-old woman, would not date a 22-year-old guy. I'm not even going to fuck around with a 22-year-old.
She warns other women that single men in their 40s must be broken because a wife left them, and then the clip drops the stat that women file for most of the divorces, and the finger swings right back around. She built a red flag out of the exact thing that she does more often. Great stuff.
Continue to say this. Older men that seek out younger girls to date, predatory behavior, and I don't care. The major red flag is why he couldn't find somebody his own age.
This is absolutely true, by the way. This is a clear double standard. Older men who date younger women get branded as predators, while women doing the exact same thing call it quote-unquote healing.
I don't need permission to talk to my son's father. If that makes you uncomfortable, you're not ready to date somebody with kids, because my child comes before your insecurity every single time.
She frames keeping her son's father around as putting her child first, which sounds noble until you realize that in actual fact, if you were putting the child first, what you would do is you would ensure that the family actually stayed together in the first place. You know what I mean?
Question for all of these single moms of boys. Do you ever feel like you're failing as a parent because you've yet to find somebody to be a father figure in your children's lives? Or is that just me? Because my husband passed away when I was 3 months pregnant with my youngest son, who is now 5. And I have yet to find somebody to be that for my boys. My dad passed away when I was 11, and my husband's dad passed away last year. So my kids literally don't have that steady father figure in their lives. And I feel like as a mom...
You see, guys, if this woman is telling the truth and she's actually a widow who's in this particular situation, this is something I can empathize with. Many of the women these days simply leave the man who is the father of their kids or completely destroy the relationship, but obviously being a widow is incredibly damn difficult because the man was taken away from you without your choice.
I'm failing them. You hear about statistics of single moms with boys. And it just weighs so heavy on my chest. Because I see how they grasp onto that male figure in my uncles and my male cousins. And I know that they want that in this household. And I feel like I can't. My picker's broken. And it just sucks. It sucks. Dating in your 30s as a single mom sucks. That's all I got.
Now, here's where it gets a little bit rough, guys, because this woman is saying that her picker feels broken. And this is what I'm talking about when women are just very, very bad at selecting significant others. First of all, trying to get one when you're a single mother is going to be way more difficult. But second of all, even when these women are single mothers to boys and they're widows and stuff like that, they still struggle to actually select the men correctly. And they still go out there and chase Chad and the dudes who are quite frankly out of their league. It's actually pretty damn crazy to me.
There are just some men that I'm like, I'm not gonna help you hide anything. I'm not gonna be a prop while you figure out your sexuality. No, thank you. Figure that out first. Because you seem confused. Yeah, these are gonna be the men that want to be chased. If a man wants to be chased, that's not a natural instinct for men. Men like to chase. Okay, men are natural hunters. So if a man wants you to chase him, I can't prove this or disprove it, but he might just want a man chasing him. Who's to say? Don't chase him.
She insists that a man who wants to be chased must secretly want another man chasing him. Yeah, you see, this shaming language crap really doesn't work. All it does is just make men tune out entirely and stop chasing you altogether. It's funny how that works, isn't it, right? You have the women crying and complaining, saying that men should chase them, but this is actually a very ineffective strategy to make men give a damn.
I'm sick of my phone being dry. Where are the fucking hoes? I have been single for literally a year and a half. I've maybe been on like 3 dates, and I've maybe talked to about 7 guys. 6. Anyways, but also I don't believe in Tinder, and I don't believe in any of that, because I believe in what's meant for me will find me, and the longer I wait, the better the guy will be. I'm just telling myself that. And I know God's listening, but like also at the same time, it's like, dude, I'm such a lover girl. Like, can I at least get in the talking stage? Can somebody give me butterflies? Something, please? Like, I'm gonna shed a tear. Please, like, somebody make me trip over you. When I get obsessed with somebody, I fucking get obsessed. I'll never forget. I was obsessed with this one guy. I was all the way in Miami. Got pickpocketed. They took my money, took my phone. I didn't give a fuck. The next day, I flew home happy as fuck because I wanted to hang out with my crush. We never hung out, by the way, because he did not like me back. I was damn near on a girls trip in Miami, and I was like, peace. Like, I'm going back home. I don't care about this shit. I want my man. But yeah, we never hung out. And I cried. I love my phone being dry because I have my priorities straight. But come on. I don't want to do hot girl summer.
Calling yourself a lover girl and begging the universe for a spark is hilarious. Again, these women are so terrible at dating, it is actually laughable. Dating is not difficult for women, guys. The moment they start talking about, oh, the universe and this kind of stuff, is just when you should just completely check out, in my opinion. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.